I'm Allison. We're here at the Fujifilm booth at Photokina 2014, and we're taking a look at the X100T. You want to tell us about it?
Yes, sure. First of all, it's my just personal experience, so it's not something official from Fuji, but it's my experience as a freelance photographer, and I would like to tell you something about this camera because I was shooting all the time with X100S, and we have a brand new camera, X100T. T stands for third edition, so it's the third camera edition. And what's the difference between X100T, the new camera, and X100S? The most important features, I would say, we have a new film simulation. So we know typical film simulation from Fujifilm, like Velvia, Provia, Astia, from the old fashion films. And the new film simulation would be a classic chrome film. And it's a very, very nice one, so just check it out, guys. The viewfinder is pretty much new. Not in the sense X100 and X100S was having so-called hybrid viewfinder. Hybrid viewfinder means that you can switch between electronic viewfinder and optical viewfinder. And what are advantages between electronic viewfinder and optical viewfinder? Optical viewfinder is adjusting for the normal situations, like we know from the past, from analog digital cameras. But electronic viewfinder is very good for the things under dark light conditions where you cannot see quite good. So it really gives you a lot of structure, a way you can really work with autofocus, but also with a manual focus in a very good way. Pretty much obvious, we have also very bright LCD things. It's brighter than 2.8-inch from the previous series. But that also means that resolution is very high, 1.04 million pixel. The previous one was 460,000 pixels. And we have also different aspect ratio. In the new one, 3:2. In the previous one, it was like 4:3. The most important thing I consider myself with this camera, we have aperturing here. In the previous series, if you would like to go from wide open aperture 2.0 till 2.8, there was only one stop. Here we differentiate the difference and going very, very accurate. So between this one stop, there is 1/3 stops. So you can go very, very accurate with one stop aperture. For me, as astrophotographer, I need really good ISO settings and very good background noise at high ISO stuff. X100S was going till 25,600 ISO. And with X100T, you have double so much, 51,200. That means the background noise at 5,000 ISO is really good with this third edition, just because we don't have a low pass filter. And so basically, if you're shooting under very dark light condition, it's very good. Like for street photography, if you don't use flash, it's very good to work with available light, so the atmosphere will be not destroyed. We have electric shutter speed from 1/23,000 seconds. So we can freeze things immediately. So it's really not a problem anymore. And we also have interval time shooting for time-lapse photography. To make things to comprise the time. In the previous series, we was having exposure compensation from 0 till +2 or -2. Now we have -3 or +3. So it's allow more spectrum for controlling the situation. We have FN button here. FN means functional button. And functional button, you can program it on very different levels. What I'm normally using on this function button, it's I can show you in this way that I'm just pushing my ISO settings here, and I can adjust it very, very quickly. But you can save different things, not only ISO, probably sensors, resolution, controlling stuff. The frame rate with continuous shooting, if you're shooting high-speed photography, it's pretty much still the same. We have 6 frames per second. But the thing is, in autofocus mode, in continuous mode, if we have objects to move, it's better autofocus tracking with 6 frames per second. Also new stuff, we have a Wi-Fi connection here. And for video friends, we have not only 60 frames per second like it was in the previous series, we have already 24 frames per second, 50 and 60. So it has more variety for the frame rate in a video mode. So that's pretty much everything about this new model. Check it out. I hope you will like it.